Okay, so yeah, I have a new chair again. Basically, what happened to the old one is the power supply that allowed for reclining died, and because the model had been discontinued, they couldn't get a replacement part for it, and I had a recliner that I could not recline in. So basically, I got to exchange it for a new chair because it was still under warranty. Um, anyway, Mamma Mia, here we go again. Basically, uh, um, ABBA songs. Um, there is kind of a continuation with this. It follows Sophie, that's Amanda Seyfried's character, as she is building, as she's turning the the island, a portion of the island where her mother Donna lived into the Belladonna Hotel. The Meryl Streep character Donna is basically dead. They had that she died a year or so earlier. Uh, there is something I can talk about later. We'll get to, but yeah. Anyway, she's building it. Sam, that's Pierce Brosnan's character, is helping with some of the designs because he's an architect. They're getting ready for the grand opening, but unfortunately, Bill and Harry, that's Stellan Skarsgård and Colin Firth's characters respectively, can't make it. She's also hired a manager with some experience who is Spanish. His name is Senor Cienfuegos, and it's Andy Garcia's character, and he's kind of like this very sage, wisdom-y type person. But Tanya and Rosie show up for the ceremony. Sky, that's Sophie's husband from the first movie, the Dominic Cooper character, is in New York, and he gets offered this permanent position, and he's kind of toying as to whether or not he wants to take it, but she wants to stay there and continue her mother's legacy. And so if you've seen the trailer, like, it reveals early on that the plot point of Sophie being pregnant, but that actually does not happen until about 3/4 of the way through the film. But in that between time, we get some parallels between Sophie setting up the hotel to her mother Donna, played by in the younger form, played by, is it Lily James? I'll put it here. And basically, Donna has just graduated from Oxford, where she and her female group, Donna and the Dynamos, perform I Kiss the Teacher. And the one headmistress in the school really gets into it. And Donna is upset that her mother, Ruby Sheridan, who is a singer, they say singer, and they seem to hint that she's probably like a country and western singer of some kind. But obviously the grandmother is Cher, so I don't know if that really fits entirely. And she basically wants to kind of go out and see the world. While in Paris, she hooks up with Harry, the younger version of Harry. They sleep together. She's his first, and she does so after he performs the most romantic of ABBA songs, Waterloo. And she tries to get the ferry to the Greek island and to Greece. She misses the boat, and it's there that she meets Bill. I thought Bill was played by one of Stellan Skarsgård's sons, the one who was in Bill Skarsgård, but no, it's actually Dylan something. Really missed the boat on that one, guys. And then when she gets to the island, she meets Sam. She seems to spend most of the time with Sam. It'd be the hookup order basically goes Harry, Sam, and then Sam leaves and Bill comes back into the picture. But Sam is the one she seems to spend the most amount of time with, but then she finds out that he's actually engaged, and she kicks him out, and he leaves the island. And then Bill comes back briefly because he left to compete in a sailing race and hook up again. That's where they hook up for their one-night stand, and just as her friends are leaving because they have to leave, that Donna starts to realize that she's pregnant. And that's where the parallel to Sophie being pregnant is, too. There's also another subplot where a storm whips up and destroys a lot of the decorations for the ceremony. It also delays travel to the island. Bill and Harry have decided to come along anyway. At one point they also meet up with Sky, who decided to rush back. But there's no ferries to the island, so they found a fisherman who, earlier in the film, Bill and Donna rescued and got to his lady love, and he's so grateful that he said, "Hey, look, yeah," and they're kind of downtrodden because the fishing industry in Greece is not good, and so really most fishermen just spend their day at the bar drinking their sorrows away. And they said, "Hey, tell you what, if you can ferry us to this island, there'll be a big party that you can go to." Well, okay. And that gets everyone to travel there, and they perform Dancing Queen, and it's at this, like I said, at that point the Sophie character realizes she's pregnant, and then during the grand opening gala, that's when Cher comes back. She said she's ready to be a grandmother. Like, I've been cut out. We've been cutting each other out of each other's lives for too long. It's time we mend this fence and have a relationship. I'm willing to be with it. And it's then revealed that Senor Cienfuegos' real name is Fernando. And it turns out that he was the great love of Ruby's life until they broke up. And then they performed Fernando. And we then jump ahead 9 months for the christening. Everyone's come back again. And as this is happening, Meryl Streep does appear in the film in spirit form to basically witness everything. It's implied that only the Sophie character can see her. And then also the brother of Fernando is there, and it's the Dos Equis guy, the original Dos Equis, most interesting man in the world guy. And he winds up hooking up with Christine Baranski's character of Tanya. And then they all sing, and then the entire cast sings Super Trooper, including Cher, who does most of the singing, and the credits roll. So, pretty much, yeah, I know I kind of narrated the whole movie, but there's not really much of a plot to this thing. You're going there to see the ABBA songs and see everyone kind of have, it's kind of like Ocean's 8, where, again, you're just seeing the people have fun. That's the whole point. It's not to, this isn't going to, set the world on fire that way, but I will say this, in terms of a major flaw in the film, the transitions from the past to the present, where you see Donna's adventures on the island and Sophie's adventures on the island, it's not seamless all the time. Sometimes you're walking and you realize, like, wait, I thought we were in the past, we're in the past, now we're in the present, now we're in the past again. But why did we go to the present for that one little, we go to the present for like 30 seconds and then we're back in the past again. It's like, you could have just cut that 30 seconds out. It would have made for a bit better flow with the narrative. But other than that, this is dumb fun. It's good. It's goofy. It'll satisfy you. I'm going to give Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, a B.
Annie M.
Auntie M.
I must have been dreaming. It was horrible. We were all on Saturdays. Andy, you were there. The blonde lady was there. The man from another place was there, too.
Saturdays. That is a bad dream.
Twin Peaks is back on Thursday nights.
Diane, Thursday nights. There's no place like home.
Okay, trailer time. And we actually have some new trailers. Not a lot of new trailers, unfortunately, but some. First off is Puzzle, about a frustrated housewife who finds an outlet through puzzle assembly competitions. It looked alright. Like I said, that might be like a wait till it's on streaming, Netflix or whatever. I don't think it's a rush out to the theater and see. After that, we have Crazy Rich Asians again. Then we had Mary Queen of Scots. Did look kind of interesting, but again, I'm not entirely sure I want to see that in the theater or not. Especially if it comes out in like December, where there's so much coming out that I don't know if I'm ever going to get to. After that, we have Searching again. And then we had Woman Walks Ahead, which is about a woman in the late 1800s who travels to the West to paint a portrait of the famed Sioux chief Sitting Bull. And it does seem like maybe there's going to be another Sioux uprising. Don't know exactly. It'd be obviously being from North Dakota, that does seem like a part of the history, but yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. And then rounding things off, we had Spy Who Dumped Me again. Okay, next video is going to obviously be the review on the Warlock Masterworks. I'm actually in the middle of editing it. I started editing it early this morning, but I had to go to work. I thought I could get halfway through, but I couldn't even do that. I'm like maybe a third of the way through. That should be up Sunday, though. Next movie is going to be Teen Titans Go to the Movies. And after that's the first week of August. I can't remember what's going out then. I'll probably have something set up for that point, though. So see you all next time. Hey guys, is there a movie you want me to tackle? If it's some stinker like Baywatch or the Emoji Movie or something else, check out my Patreon at Sleepy Time for Cat Productions. See how you can make that happen.